EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Shifts by him. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Oh, able to avoid him. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
He's working relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. First and 10 at the 47-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Option handoff now to Achane. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. The Dolphins at 0-9 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that has not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
Nah, I'll do it right now. So ready.
Through the defense. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a set of downs. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of
he already back on.
They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
Yeah, now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
Ball again on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Two yards still to go. Third down now.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Fields. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They give to Achane on the action. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. No score after one on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I would think so. But, you know, that's just me talking.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Fields going to move him around. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, 551. Go.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Dorrance. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On target to his man, likely. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A Miami 1st down on a 14-yard pickup.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
10 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this down to the 10. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On the set. 65, 60. Let's go now. 70.
Now Achane on first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 3rd and 8. Touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Fields. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Green 19,
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here's Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, 2 good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw. And I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Green 19,
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go, Smack. Green 19, can I do that? Hey, Ken. Up. Press, push right. Tonight.
Fields now to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Here we go. Angel. Turn on, sir.
They snap it to Fields. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. Good. Green 9. Delta. Alpha, 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 alpha. EQ. Right.
To throw is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
You got a mini base. Why not? Go.
Now Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The 20. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
A shotgun snap, Fields. He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 57 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. From the gun, here's Fields. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. Back to throw, Fields. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal.
Gain of a yard. Brings up fourth and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now it's Fields. Steps away. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner, and he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14. Dolphins 6.
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Achane to start the drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Achane. And he stopped immediately there. Here is 3rd down and 4.
35-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So you think it's not tough playing quarterback in the NFL? How about what we just saw there? The rush got home on 3rd down. He had to stand in there and take the shot as he released it. Throws on target, though, and it's good enough to keep the drive moving.
Jermaine Johnson there to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to the ground, Achane. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Up the middle, Achane. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now 3rd down.
They'll run for it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover
I know one thing, the team that had the ball.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for the Jets. 56 yards.
First down, Jets.
Paul ought to give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Good gain there on first down. And keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Second and 5. Paul again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 38-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well,
at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Second and 6. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 38 now, here's second down and a yard. They'll set up a throw. It's Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Back to throw again. Otten brings it in over the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
70 Lions.
They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Nick Westbrook-Akine, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, tonight.
Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Hey, Ken. Go.
They'll give to Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. 3rd down and 6.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Press, butt right. Out, let's go. Angel. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
222.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 58, who's that? 11.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Jets, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, what else is new? They fall again. That's now 10 straight losses to start the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.